Today, there was an attempt to occupy Parliament. Let me set the stage for you here. Do you remember about 2 weeks ago, the CJ, David Maraga, wrote to the President asking him to dissolve Parliament because he did not adhere to the 2/3 gender rule? Well, the LSK and the lawyers wanted Parliament dissolved. CJ had earlier on sent that message to the President. It's not happened yet. The case is still in court. But the Law Society of Kenya's attempt to occupy Parliament today appears to have flopped. LSK had threatened to stage a protest at Parliament to push for its dissolution following the Chief Justice last month. But, as Stephen Leto reports, the officials of the society only managed to secure what they called a cordial meeting with the Clerk of the National Assembly.
It is a journey that the Law Society of Kenya says will go a long way in restoring constitutional order in the country. Nelson Havi led team here to pronounce to Parliament that it is no longer legitimate following a dissolution advised by the Chief Justice.
Because we have come to talk, we've not come to fight.
Keen to occupy Parliament, LSK had a rough time trying to access Parliament presence to present their petition to the clerk. The lawyer's body was finally allowed entry into the August House with a round-table talks with National Assembly Clerk Michael Sialai.
Parliament is law-abiding. We follow the law. The same constitution that gave powers to the Chief Justice to advise the President is the same law, the same constitution will go back to appeal and seek relief.
But LSK maintains that Parliament's move through the Parliamentary Service Commission to move to court was inconsequential.
Parliament has a right to go to court. Indeed, it is entitled to be heard. But it is a fundamental tenet of democracy that the minority will have their say, but the majority will have their way. What is the majority view of the people of Kenya? The majority view of the people of Kenya is that Parliament has failed in its obligations.
LSK digging in, saying failure by Parliament to put in place the 2/3 gender rule was their greatest indictment that amounted to total disregard of the Constitution.
We have told the Clerk of the National Assembly that effective today, Parliament is illegitimate. Any person who until today was an elected member of the National Assembly or the Senate has ceased being an elected member. He or she is a trespasser.
It is clear under our constitution that Parliament is unlawful. What that means that any business they transact is illegal. Any person they vet into office will be holding that office illegally.
LSK's Occupy Parliament appearing to have flopped following the cordial meeting with National Assembly Clerk leaving the lawyer's body with more buck than bite in their attempts to enforce Chief Justice David Maraga's advisory.
The decision by the Chief Justice is one that cannot be challenged in a court of law. Just as none of us can take the President of the Republic of Kenya to court because of a decision he has made. For that reason, therefore, we don't see any bona fides in the claim that is before the court.
Stephen Leto, Citizen TV.